So let's start in a cross-legged position. If your knees or your ankles feels tense and tender today, you can always elevate yourself by sitting on top of a block. Okay, so lessen the pressure on the joints, the knees, and the ankles. So lengthen your spine. Okay, take an inhale, find length under the spine. Imagine the top of the head reaching up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, ground your sits bones down towards the floor. And again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, just soften. Now, the next inhale, place your left hand on top of your right knee, right hand to the back for support. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, twist your chest towards the right side. And as you twist to the right side, broaden across your collarbones, push the shoulders back away from the ears. And keep twisting your chest every time you exhale. Another full breath here. Now look forward, keep the twist, lift your back hand up towards the ceiling, take an inhale. Exhale, bend towards the left. And as you bend, imagine that you want to reach all the way towards the opposite side with your top hand. And you want to turn your chest as much as you can towards the ceiling. And then relax the shoulders away from the ears. That's really important. And then exhale, release, come all the way back to neutral. Second side, take an inhale, right hand to the left, lengthen. And remember your back hand stays to support. Exhale, twist your chest towards the left side. So every inhale, find length onto your spine, and every exhale, twist your torso, your chest towards the left. And don't forget, your shoulders should stay relaxed, back down into the shoulder socket. Look back to the center, keep the twist, lift the back hand up, take an inhale, exhale, bend to your right. And remember, in this twisted side bend, rotate your chest upward, reach your left fingers all the way towards space. And then find that you're able to really stretch the left side of your torso. And then inhale, come all the way back, exhale, release that. Now interlace your fingers, place your hands at the back of the head. Keep the elbows towards the front side. Inhale, lift your chest up, point your elbows up, lean the head towards the spine or the hands. Exhale, round your spine, push your head gently towards the chest. Elbows points down towards the ground. Inhale, lift the elbows up, chest up. Exhale, round your spine, push the head gently towards your heart center, or your chin to your heart center. And again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. And then inhale, come back neutral. Exhale, release. Bring your right hand down to the floor, lift the left hand up, inhale. As you exhale, move your right hand away from you so you can lower the right elbow down, or maybe just slightly. And then make sure you're not rounded in this position. You don't want that. Keep the elbows away from you, shoulders away from you. Side bend, bend the elbow, and rotate. And as you side bend, notice that my shoulder also adjusts. Okay, so you're not just dumping weight onto your shoulder. And then inhale, come all the way back, neutral position. Second side, lower that left hand down. Again, if this is too much, if this is too painful and your shoulders are like this, don't place your elbows down to the ground. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend to the left. And remember, as you bend, you want to move your shoulders away from your ears. Okay, you don't have to copy what I'm doing because, again, you want to work with how your body is able to move and work today. Okay, and then remember, you're leaning back, your chest is opening towards the ceiling as you extend your top arm towards space. And the bottom shoulder away from the ears. And then come all the way back, neutral position. Now we're going to come into the hands and knees, which is tabletop position. Okay, so place your hands underneath of your shoulders. Spread the fingers out wide, knees underneath of the hips, and relax the tops of the feet down so your toes are pointed back. And then always be mindful with the breath and the movement. On the inhale, you push the belly down. You lift your chest, look up towards space. This is your cow. Exhale, push the floor away, tailbone points down, round your spine, tuck the chin into your chest. Again, inhale, belly down, chest open. Exhale, round your spine, tuck the chin in, tailbone points down. push the floor away from you. Inhale, come into your back bend. Exhale to round your spine, curl, cat. 2 more cycles. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And then on the next breath, come back neutral position of the spine, tuck the toes. I want you to gently push back towards your sit bones. This time, work the whole spine. Feel that you're actually lifting, rolling forward. And then once you reach your chest forward, release that. Back bend, bring the sit bones towards the heels. And again, tuck the tailbone in, roll the spine forward, look forward, release the rolling. We're gonna roll backwards. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. Last cycle, inhale, exhale. And once you're here in your table, I want you to come back to neutral, point the toes once more, walk the hands far forward, keep the hips above the knees, and slowly make your way down into a puppy dog stretch. So allow your chest, chin down on the ground, and try to relax your shoulders. And let your tailbone point upwards, feel lengthen to the spine. If you work your shoulders, you worked it out, you might feel it a little bit here, which is fine, because I feel it, that's why I'm bringing it up. And just allow your chest to really open. And a few rounds of that, and slowly come all the way back to center, and then release. Okay. And then once you're here, bring the elbows, sit on top of your heels. If this is not accessible, you can always sit cross-legged or any comfortable seated position. Bring the elbows in front of you, lower the left, right goes up. Okay, so left down, right up, and then cross the arms. So right goes over of the left. And then you can place the back sides of the hands together or maybe palms towards each other. And then push the elbows forward and bend your head, not your head, but bend your hands to the left side and keep the elbows pushing forward. So elbows forward, arms to the left, holding that for 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back neutral, release. And just like swing your arms, shake your arms. Now we'll do the second side because there's always the opposite side. Okay. Chop, chop. Left up, right down. Hook. Again, back side of the elbows or back side of the hands together or palms towards each other. Push the elbows forward until you feel the back side of your muscles work. And then bend the arms towards the right. So elbows forward, arms to the right side. Okay, elbows forward, arms right for 3, 2, 1. Bye. And then release, let that go, swing the arms. Okay, and then one more. Lift the arms up, bend your right, hold left hand on top of your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend to your left side. And remember as well, I've mentioned this a lot already at the beginning of the video, soften the shoulders. Okay, so you want to feel that you're actually working the sides of your waist, a little bit of the rib side, intercostal muscles. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back, release, switch sides. Bend your left, right hand on top of the left elbow. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend to your right side. Okay, notice the shoulders. Are they lifted up towards your ears? Soften. And then use that hand holding onto the elbow to bend you more towards the right. Make sure your knees, especially your left knee, is still rooted down towards the mat. And another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back. Release and let go. And then you can rotate your shoulders. One direction. Not the band, but the direction in itself. And then opposite direction. And then after that, you can slowly add the blocks that I showed you earlier. So blocks underneath of your back ribs, and then the other block supporting the base of your head. And then you can go do this as many times as you like. Ideally, you want to do this for 20 minutes max. Avoid doing long holds, long static holds, stretches before a dive. So you want to be dynamic as much as possible. So you can do the exercises between 5 to 8 cycles, 8 rounds. And if you feel that's too much, stick with 5, okay? And then try to be very mindful with your shoulders, your joints in general, to avoid any pains and unnecessary injuries. So that's it. You're welcome.